So today we're talking about the Ipsy Glam bag, and I'm so excited to do this video because this was my very first subscription service back when subscription services weren't everything. So it was my very first one. It was the first thing I ever paid for and subscribed to like that with my first like real job back in early college. I think I started getting this. So it's been a few years, but it's really cool. I decided to stop for a while and got a couple other things. But now, several years later, I'm signing back up and I'm really excited to give it a try because it's $10 a month and it's just a fun little gift almost that comes in the mail. And here's my first bag. It's just so cute. These little bags, I had so many of these little bags. They were building up everywhere. It's kind of funny. I literally still use them from back then. Comes once per month. So cute little dark green bag for August. Pink on the inside. Comes with a few items. There's a little bit of a card that has some information on it that says kind of what's in this one. So we'll just go through and test out the products and just see what we've got today. So the first thing that's in here is this eyeliner, and it says I Do liquid eyeliner, travel size. Easy to hold pen, precisely shaped tip. Okay, it's got some tips for how to use it. So this should be interesting. If I open it up, it is like a marker tip almost, which I actually really like with eyeliner. I think that's kind of cool. So I'm going to kind of see if I can put this on for you guys. Let's see. Okay, so I like to hold my eye down and just kind of draw like a little tiny line. I think that the smallest that you start is going to be the best. So teeny tiny little lines, okay? You guys are like, yeah, we know how to do eyeliner. All right, so apply just like a teeny little line. Let's see. So first swipe, if you're too light, it's definitely not gonna stick. But if you give it a little bit more pressure, it's like you're drawing a marker on your eyes. Same concept with this kind of tip, which I think can get you a really dark, precise line. I'm gonna see if I can wing it out. I'm like feeling full pressure trying to do this on camera. But we're doing okay. So I do like it. It's buildable, so if you do a couple coats, it looks like it's allowing me to go on top of that coat, which sometimes these marker pens do not do. So this one is, I'm kind of just trying to hold it out a little bit and see if it dries out, but I don't really feel it drying out. If you guys can see, I'll get a little bit closer, but I think it's pretty good. So we'll do one eye and I'll just look like this for the rest of the episode. Okay, so the next thing that we have is Estate Cosmetics, and it is the eye shade in the color Pipe. It is in a really cute packaging. That's gonna be backwards. And it's got this like peach on the back. So if I open, see, it says cruelty-free, paraben-free. I know that can be really important. All of their products are cruelty and paraben-free and phthalate-free. It's supposed to be buttery, buildable, and super blendable. Doesn't fade easy. So since we're just kind of playing around right now just to kind of see how things apply, I'm just going to swatch it on my wrist, and then I'll take my finger and put a little bit on the lid. Beauty guruing it up over here. Okay. All right, so let's see. It's a very coppery look to me. I don't know how well you can see, but the has a lot of like a high shine, I'd say. So I'm just gonna take my finger. Oh, it is soft. Buttery, I would say, is accurate. And go ahead and swipe that on my wrist just to kind of see what we've got. So I don't know how well it's focusing, but it's a very nice coppery shade. And I'm gonna pat it on the lid and just kind of see how that applies. Should have definitely done that before the eyeliner, but you know, we're just testing stuff out. We're not building a look today. Actually, I love this. It's a lot of pigment and it's really high shine. Let me see. I'm just gonna keep kind of patting it on top. And I am loving that. It's so soft and applies really well with the finger. I'll get close. Obviously, I did a crappy job, but I do really like this. I think it's seems like it would be blendable because it's not lifting with my finger as I blend it across my eye. So it's cool. I like it. And that's a full size for a single eyeshadow. So that's pretty cool. The eyeliner, of course, was the travel size. So taking in my goodie bag. So much fun. Now we have a tiny little face lotion. This is from It Cosmetics. Let me see what we've got in our handy dandy chart about this lotion. It says confidence in a gel lotion moisturizer. This one looks like it promises a lot of things. Oil-free, made with ceramides and cactus flower extract to smooth skin, prime before makeup, and hydrate for up to 72 hours. All right, so since my foundation is already on from work today, I'm gonna go ahead and just take a little bit of this on my arm just to kind of see if I can get a little bit of the consistency and just see what we're dealing with here. Okay, I wonder if I have any more. It doesn't have the full ingredients on here. I'm sure I could get that from their website though. But putting it on my hand, you can initially see that it is a really weird texture. So it's almost like it has some kind of silicone in it or dimethicone when you first apply, but as you blend it out, it like becomes wet. So it's got a wet feel. So when you first plop it on there, it's got the consistency and color of like a dimethicone product. But then when you blend it out, it really doesn't feel like that. It feels like a much more wet and cool feel. So I'll apply that on underneath my makeup and kind of see how that goes another time. But kind of disappointed that the size is so small. I mean, I could have used a little bit more. It's not even travel. But I guess it does say to only use a pea size, so that probably will be a few uses. Okay, the next thing on the list here is Apto Skincare Balancing Mask with chlorella and green tea. Organic skincare doesn't have to break the bank. Apply a thin layer of the mask over clean, exfoliated skin. Sit for 10 minutes. Rinse off with room water. Okay, so I'll try that later, and maybe I'll loop you guys in on that. We'll see what it does, but I'll show you. For now, it looks like this. It is dark green in color, so that's gonna be fun. Update. I applied the mask with this foundation brush, and it was very thin and cool, so I'm gonna give it about 10 minutes and see what we get. I've got a good story for you guys about the mask. It definitely left my skin feeling a little tighter. It was very smooth, but it turned my skin like green, and I had to actually use soap and water to wash off that green tint. So that's something to know. It's totally gone now. A little soap, little water, it's fine. But I was like, oh my gosh, you're kidding me. This has now turned my skin green. But if you have redness, I mean, you know, it's not all bad. It's like a green tint, but definitely not a real problem. It washed right off with a little soap and water, but not with warm water alone. So just keep that in mind if you do try it. We've got one more item. So it looks like there's Gonna be 5 in each bag, and I think that's pretty consistent with what it used to be too. I believe it was 5. This looks like a blush from Pixie. Let's see. Pixie by Petra Fresh Face Blush in Peach Parfait. Made by Working Mama 4. That's interesting. I did not know that. Peachy blush has a light golden sheen, blends easily, no streakiness. Okay. Smile big and swirl on the apples of your cheeks. Okay, I just moved, so I'm in the process of trying to set up like a vanity in here, but haven't done it quite yet. So I had to go get my brush. All right, so we're gonna do this blush, the Pixie. It says peach, but it's very pink to me. I'm already wearing a little bit of blush, but I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this brush, and I've had this forever, so I don't know what it is, but it's just like a blush brush. All right, we're gonna swirl it in like it said, and we're gonna smile big and put it on the apples of our cheeks. Tap off excess and apply. All right. Ooh, it's definitely got a shine in it. I don't know how well you can see that, but it is really reflecting the light, almost like a highlighter. You can see it a little bit in the camera, but that's pretty cool. Sometimes I like that. Sometimes I want to go for that. Sometimes I'm in a matte mood for blush, and sometimes I want the high shine. So I think it's cute. Very pigmented. I probably wouldn't usually go in with that much, but I want to make sure you guys can see it on camera. So here we are. A little bit of a sparkly blush. Tongue-tied. So that is everything in the Ipsy Glam bag for August, and so much fun. Did not disappoint. I'm gonna really enjoy using these products and collecting a few more bags. I don't know how long I'll do it, but it's definitely a good way to spice up your day. It's a long day at work, and getting that bag really brightened it up. So I say give it a try, guys. I'll keep posting reviews on my bags if you want to see them. All right, see ya.